Hi Capricorn, let's see what the universe is wanting to tell you. My readings are timeless. When you find them is when you're meant to hear the messages. So take what resonates, leave the rest. And if the reading doesn't resonate for you, do not try to make it fit. This is for the Capricorn Collective, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, and Cusp viewers. But cross watchers are welcome, and just know I'm never going to contact you and offer you any readings. That only scammers are going to do that. Spirit, what does Capricorn need to know at this time? What does Capricorn need to know? What is coming in for them? First card out, the Lovers. Lovers is an intimate connection. It can talk about a commitment or not commitment, but it is intimate. It doesn't have to be a commitment. What else, Spirit? We have mature man. So mature man, you could be the mature man or you could be dealing with a mature man. Mature man is someone who's a little older, a little bit more mature. He's, he could be a father, he could be a grandfather. He doesn't have to be, though. If it's not your energy, it can just talk about someone who's older than you are, even if it's just by a little bit. What else, Spirit? Okay, we have distant horizons. Distant horizons is something coming towards you in the distance. It is coming. It's on its way, but it is not here yet. The anchor has dropped, but it hasn't reached the ground yet. So it is on the way, but not yet. And then on the bottom of the deck, we see message of concern. So you could be receiving some kind of message that is going to cause you some concern here. And that is important in some way to this reading. Let's clarify and let's find out what is going on here. Spirit, why is the Lovers here? Okay, I'm going to take that one. 7 of Trees. The Queen of Stones on the bottom of the deck. Feminine, earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This is definitely your energy with the Queen of Stones. I feel like you could be, certainly your earth energy. Disregard gender, though. There's no gender in tarot. We all have masculine and feminine energy within us. But I just feel like you are someone who is focused on your material world, your home and your family and your stability. You're not looking, I feel like, for just a good time. You're someone who's looking for that long-term stability, strength underneath of the Queen of Stones, which is Leo energy with strength. Yeah. I think you've went through a lot of difficulties in your life, and it may have just been one big difficulty that you dealt with that puts you in this Queen of Stones energy where you're just focused on the material world or your family and your stability. You're not focused on some kind of intimate connection or just something that's, not going to be long term. And I think that you have your boundaries up, you have your walls up here, you're guarded, and you're being very discerning. Spirit, show me the 7 of Trees. Show me the 7 of Trees. Why is the 7 of Trees here? The Spinner of Threads. There's a major change happening here. 6 of Skies. You have been, I feel like, going, like I said, you may have went through some kind of difficulty in your life. You are going towards better times, but it has been really slow moving, okay? The 6 of Skies is very slow moving energy. And you've been transforming from maybe who you used to be before you went through that difficult period in your life. You've been transforming, and it's been a slow moving, and maybe you don't even realize how much you've transformed, but you have, or maybe you do, but whether you realize it or not, because it's been such a slow process of trying to get towards better times, that you've just transformed. And that transformation is making the wheel spin in your favor. And there is something good that is coming in. Spirit, you may have dealt with someone that maybe just wanted an intimate connection. They didn't want long term. And that was difficult. In dealing with that person and dealing with that situation, maybe you thought that it would become something more, and it didn't. That's for some of you. Spirit, show me the Spinner of Threads. Why is it here? Why is the spinner of threads here? Wow. Holy moly. Capricorn, the queen of alchemy. Yeah, you've become this empress. You have become the empress. You have transformed into this empress. Disregard gender. Again, no gender in tarot. But there's so much growth here with the empress. The wheel is turning in your favor, and something is going to be growing in your life. You're getting good news here with the Maid of Trees. You're getting some kind of good news, and I just feel like you are this Empress energy, this Queen of Alchemy. Everything you touch is growing. You are she is the birther. She births. She gives birth to not just children, but new ideas. You could be pregnant. You could be having a child. That is possible. You could be having a child who is going to be a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Doesn't have to be. That is for some of you. Very few of you, I think, is that going to resonate. But I just think that you are getting some kind of good news, and you are in this Empress energy, and that is you are becoming the Empress because of the fact that you started turning the wheel in the right direction. With that queen of stones, with the Queen of Stones, she is someone who is very abundant, and the Queen of Alchemy is all for queens in one. And I just think you know your worth, and you're being discerning, and you're done with this just intimate only stuff. You want long term, and if you can't get it with a partner, you'll get it with yourself. You'll do it with yourself. You'll do what you need to do with yourself, by yourself. Spirit, show me mature man. Why is mature man here? Show me the mature man. 3 of Trees. And the Fool. Initiation. Pisces energy with initiation. Yeah, I think that someone who either turned their back on this connection, or someone that you turned your back on. It could go either way here with this. Energy will play out differently for everyone, but I think that one of you, whether you're the mature man or you're dealing with the mature man, I feel like you either turned your back on this connection or they turned their back on you. If you turned your back on them, I think it's because they just wanted that intimate connection. They were not looking for long-term stability and security with you. You were that Queen of Stones is coming forward here, and they are taking a leap of faith here for you, towards you. They're wanting a new beginning with you here. But I think that you see everything differently now. I think that you don't see things the same. You don't see the connection. Maybe you don't want this connection back. But 8 of Trees, they're the ones sending that message of concern. Okay, they're sending a message towards you. I think you have looked at things from a much different perspective because you changed. You're not the same anymore. You're not the person that you were. You transformed. You transformed into the Queen of Alchemy. You know your worth, and you know what you want, and you may not even want this person anymore. Spirit, show me the Fool, but they are going to be sending you a message here, I feel like, expressing that they want a new beginning with you. Spirit, show me the Fool. They want to try over. They want to start over. Show me the Fool, Spirit. Why is it here for Capricorn? Nick Neven. Pisces, Virgo energy, and the 6 of Trees. There's initiation once again with Pisces, more Pisces energy, strong Pisces energy coming out in your reading here today, Capricorn. It could mean something for you, it may not. I'm just calling out the zodiacs that I see. But yeah, you've looked at things from a different perspective here. And you've got this person coming in who does want to have some success here with you. They do want your attention, but you're going to need to go within with Nick Neven. You need to be listening to your higher self with this, using your intuition with this person, and figuring out exactly what it is you want, because you're the freaking Empress. Whatever you want is going to be successful. And whether you want to be with this person or you don't, you're going to have success regardless. 10 of Waters. That's that happily ever after. That's what you need to figure out. Is this the person that could be your happily ever after? Or is it not? Is it something else that you're doing, or someone else that some other type of person that maybe that you want? And I do feel like, with the mature man, this could be someone older than you. It's possible. But if this was someone who was very immature when you dealt with them, they could be a lot more mature now. But you need to go within. You really need to listen to your higher self on this. Figure out if this is something that you want or not. Because I definitely feel like you don't see this the same way. You don't see the relationship, the situation, or what happened in the past with the same lens that you were looking at it in the past, because you have transformed into a different person. And as a different person, you may not even want this person. Spirit, show me distant horizons. Why is it here? Four of Trees. And the Elf Stroke. Yeah, this is going to be shocking. You've got this person coming in wanting a reunion. Maid of Waters. They're coming in wanting to apologize, offer you a emotion here. It could just be a little apology, and I want to try again. I want a new beginning. All of that. I do think it's going to be really shocking here, but they do want to come in and they want to, reconnect. So show me Four of Trees. Why is it here? The Six of Trees. They want to have success with you. And the Six of Trees and the Four of Trees is 10 of Trees. They are feeling, I feel like, very overburdened, by whatever they did in the past, whatever, I feel like that you were dealing with someone who, maybe wasn't very mature, didn't know what they wanted, maybe didn't want the same things as you did. They were just maybe immature, like I said. But whether they were immature or they just didn't know what they wanted or whatever it is, they want to manifest this with you. They want to manifest success with this connection now, and they want to have they want to reunite. Spirit, show me Six of Trees. And I think that they are feeling overburdened about this, about coming towards you. But I think they're going to take the action that they have to do. I think they're going to do it in a message, though, not face to face. Spirit, show me Six of Trees. Eight of Waters. And you're going to walk away. You may walk away. I'm not saying you're going to walk away from this person, but you're going to walk away from whatever does not emotionally fulfill you here with the Eight of Waters. You're going to go towards your wish fulfillment. If this person is your wish fulfillment, that's who you're going to go towards. But you are not going to stay with anything that does not fulfill you. If it is not your wish fulfillment, if it is not your Nine of Waters, you're not going to entertain it. Three of Waters here on the bottom of the deck. It's going to be completely up to you whether or not you want to reconnect with this person or not. For some of you, you may, and for others of you, you may not. The Moon Child, which is the moon, Pisces, Cancer energy, really strong Pisces energy here. But what I feel like here with the Moon Child is there may be a little bit of uncertainty about which way you want to go with this, because I do think this person is coming in a little bit different. I think they have changed a little bit. There could be time that we saw you transform, and they may have transformed a little bit here too. I don't know that they've transformed to the same extent that you have, though, but maybe they have. But I definitely think they want a reunion with you, and you may have a little uncertainty and be a little afraid of dealing with this person again. But I don't think you're going to stick with anything that isn't what you want. If you are no longer, I think you're very clear on what you want and what you don't want now, and you're only going to deal with what you want. Spirit, give me an oracle card for guidance. You're only going to put time and energy into that which you are very much wanting. Okay, we got, it's time to take action. I do feel like this person is feeling that. New Moon in Aries. This person is feeling that they need to take action. And we have, what do you need to release, Waning Moon? Do you need to release this person? Let this person go? Or not? It's up to you. Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed the reading. Capricorn, if you did, please like the video.